my stars! It's me, Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, when I last left off, we had been exploring the Emerald Graves. We had just finished up there, and I wanted to do one of Varric's quests, the one that's called, well, shit, because I want to go explore the deep roads, and I really, really want to help him with this whole red lyrium situation that we've got going on, because it's not too fun, I have to say. Not too fun at all. But anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one here is needing of points being... Well, someone's in need of points being spent. I might respec you later, Cole. I don't know why I made you an archer. Who's this? This is Solus. Okay. Goodness, I didn't know I had these things, but these can be done later while I'm not boring you guys. I need to go in the war room. Josephine, hello. War table. I have stuff in Ferelden. Let's go look at Ferelden first. Okay, to serve any master, that was simpler than I thought. I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered, and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhull will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Sigil of Lyrium. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm happy for their generosity, I guess. Locate the missing scouts. What was this other one? Celebrating the dragon slaying. Oh, yeah! Locate the missing seekers. This is for Cassandra's quest that I had been meaning to do for a while and I completely forgot about. For a time, finding the missing seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden, but here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Van Loren, a Ferelden noble who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Karoswin, and they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing seekers will be found. Well, that'll make Cassandra very happy, I think. Celebrating dragon slaying. Such sheen to her scales, a beauty indeed. Your gift will allow my imagination to take flight on such things I have dreamed of crafting for so long. In return, Heron will send all of my collected notes, a bit scattered perhaps, but maybe your own smiths will find them of use. Wade! Okay. So... Basin, Bellemire. Disaster in the deep roads. Is this the thing that we were talking about? Or is this a DLC that I don't want to do just yet? The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their Lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning. The Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's Lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition Transport forces directly to where the Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Okay. Hinterlands. Soldiers missing in Ferelden. Okay, I did complete that. I was gonna say, what the hell? To Ambassador Josephine Montilier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get these in Orlais to take this direct discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Interesting. What else is over here? Emerald Graves. Exalted Plains. Some other random bullshit. Western Approach, I open that. Scout the Venatori in the west. Charge. Okay, so it looks to me like this is actually going to be on the map already, which makes that a little bit easier, but I will take care of this really quick so it's doing it in the background and we're not having to deal with it. Severin! Oh, baby! A missing assassin, my dear Liliana. Your Inquisition is working with the Crows. I ask only because I may have removed one of the assassins from your employ. If I'd known the man was yours, I would have at least let him finish the contract. No matter, allow me to make it up to you. You know I would do a much better job than the Crows, and I am far more pleasing to work with. No. As a favor to a friend, I'll charge only a fraction of the price. Zevran would be a useful ally. We can funnel resources to him while nominally maintaining our alliance with the Crows. Another assassin wishes to help after killing one of our other assassins. We're already stuck with the Crows. Why make this more complicated? Liliana, please.
Let's see what we
Thank
have.
you, sweetie. Improve stability. The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Fade rifts have increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from their site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. Our soldiers could do sweeps of areas formerly containing Fade rifts and eliminate any demons.
Inquisitor.
Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties, and we have cause. Thedas will require little persuasion, Josephine. Formation and conscriptions are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures things more.
Let us begin.
You can do that. Okay, and now that that's done, we can leave. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I just wanted to check a thing. Okay, looks like we're doing okay. Okay, and let's get back into the game. Old map. Yeah, I was right. The hinterlands. Let's go then. And this is all the way over here, apparently. Okay. So we're in the lake, too. Let's travel. You know what? I'll take Sarah. I'll take Varric. Varric, Dorian. Cool. Blackwall. Blackwall. Let's do these guys. This seems like a good idea, I hope. Oh, I have some people up. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Dorian, baby. I kind of want to give you some firepower too. So here's this and this. You can have that. And Blackwell. I want you to actually be able to fight some things, so... Gain stamina when you lose health, and let's do shield bash. Okay, everybody's good. We're good. Okay, let's summon death and leave. Yeah, figures. You're right outside my camp. How is it that my people haven't even gotten to you yet?
One less to worry about.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk then, because there's no point in me riding the horse, in all honesty. I forgot how slow it was. And I'm not gonna pile my crap up with bullshit, so let's go. And I need the elf fruit. Like, seriously, I need the elf fruit? Yeah. Okay, guys, why are you all here? If I might just ask. And problem solved. Explosive shot ring. Okay, let's just keep going. Blood Lotus. Hey, it's Lord Wolseley! Well, Lord Wolseley can go hang out where he wants to right now. I am busy doing my own thing. That is more important than getting to Lord Wolseley. And in all honesty, I think he would rather like just hanging out and being cute.
Mercenaries?
Looks like Carter.
There we are.
Lyrium smuggling would be profitable around here.
Lovely. Hey, look, some iron. And some royal elf fruit, which is always a great plus. Open the door, deep trouble, find a key to Valmar. Oh,
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why should they be protected?
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
How did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Let's get started then.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, cool. This is so fucking cool.
We're in for it!
Oh, hello. I don't like that. Why is that a thing? Okay.
We're in for it.
Kill that warrior! Flush him out!
Let's get this guy. Up here. Where's this last person? There we are. There we are. Let's get on here first. Hey, Drakestone. Stuff up there, there's stuff down here, there's stuff everywhere. Okay, only we opened by some kind of mechanism. Good to know. Nice mushrooms. Let's see what's around here. Upper terrace. Okay. Big room, Jesus. Carter note on security, we should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attacking Darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them farther in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Okay. Well, can you go do this, buddy? And you can walk in first. Pitch grenade recipe. Ooh. Roland Tower shield. I don't really need it, but I can take it because I can sell it. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's keep going.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Let's unlock this and see what's behind it. Oh, look at that. Fancy desk. The trading post. To face Carter, notice much of Valmar remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet me tomorrow. Meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. A series of notes have been scribbled below this notice. Stop wasting time on that damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move, and you want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set. We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group in... Oh my god. Taken another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. L. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door. And just how will you make me sorry, T? I'll use my imagination and knives. L. Okay. An angry note. First, let's go now. Brenor? Caught him trying to steal some of the product, just a little bit just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make it a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenor, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. Belt of healing. Nice, nice. Drakestone.
Darkspawn. How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall?
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
The cracks are showing.
You're under attack.
Okay, cool. Anybody got a key or something? Nothing, not a zip? Okay. I pushed someone off the cliff. I am very sorry for that. Hi! Hello! I'm here to meddle! That was really kind of funny. I can't get out there to help, so There you go. You fixed the problem. Hi, Everweave. Hi, Everweave. Personal notes scrolled in a ledger. It's good, though red, with the Templar severing ties to the chain tree. We should find buyers easily enough. It has to be the right buyer, though. Don't want anyone who will get ideas. We need to control distribution. Travel across Lake Callahan is secured. We're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it, but if we find a deeper vein, a source, the take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Dwarven gear. Okay. Well, I want to keep exploring, so. Darktown's deal. Ask the nobles of Orzammar. Their kingdom gets silks and grain and wine from the surface, and they'll tell you trade where the surface occurs, it occurs. As if on its own, with no traders or merchants or human farmers involved, a little miracle of dwarven ingenuity. The reality is a lot messier than their fantasy. Orzammar relies upon the surface not just for its prosperity, but for its survival. Ages of blights have taken thousands of tides away from the dwarves. These were the places where most of the food was raised. The dwarven kingdom that endured alone, independent beneath stone from time immemorial, perished in the first blight, faded into myth. Now the remaining dwarves underground cling to existence through a lifeline to the surface, a chain forged from the casteless. Every dwarf who goes to the surface is stripped of caste, effectively exiled and removed from dwarven society forever, but Orzammar relies on the continued relations with these exiles to live. This has created a shadowy era of dwarven trade and politics where the rich, powerful, and elite maintain secret ties to people who, by official decree, no longer exist, and everyone knows what kind of things lurk in the shadows. The Carta lives in the underbelly of the surface trade like a tapeworm. Many surface dwarves maintain ties, not officially recognized, of course, but respectable to their former houses in the noble or merchant caste, and those contacts are their main means of trading with Orzammar. Those who have no ties because they were cast off by their families or never had good connection make the trip back underground to trade with Orzammar personally, where they find themselves treated like criminals. Castless in Orzammar, even a wealthy one from the surface, will be driven away from most merchants, treated like he's carrying a plague at best. So these surface merchants turn to the Carta for help. The Carta acts as a contact in Orzammar for surface businesses and sells their goods in the black market. For a cut, of course. The Carta always gets its cut. The outraged citizens of Orzammar sometimes petition the Assembly to deal with the rampant crime surrounding the black market, and showy displays are made of kicking in the doors to Carta hideouts and raising Dust Town. But the Carta always comes back because the Assembly always allows it. Too much of Orzammar is dependent on the black market trade, and the nobles know it. They all do business with the Carta. Everyone has a stake in its success. The Carta has 1,000 faces. Above and below the surface, honest merchants and noble caste lords and upstanding members of the Merchants' Guild, all the cover for the thousands more smugglers, thieves, and murderers in the shadows. The lifeline of Orzammar. Praise the ancestors. I bet you they're not wrong. I'll get that other gear. Harlock arrow. There's stuff over here. Halls of the Elders. This place is so cool. It's lovely to see stuff with the dwarves again. I've missed them. Mosaic piece. The fall. Dwarven gear. Darkspawn shield schematic.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Kick your ashes. That's so funny. Okay, let's go. There we are. There's more stuff down here, but I want to go back over here and open that other door really quickly and see what's going on with it. The vet room. So what's this? Come on.
Let's see what was worth hiding here.
Big room. Spiders? No. Just darkspawn. There we are, and then there's just one more. Okay, cool. We took care of that. There's also more stuff to this place than I originally thought there would be. Drakestone. Hey, mosaic piece. Anka arms. There's a little one there. Look at that. Mm-hmm, 16, I'll take it for now. Let's open this door and see what this is about. Wait, isn't this at the... Yeah, this is at the start. We need to go down another level. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back this way. And then we're gonna see how I get to the next place. Okay, we're gonna go down, I think. Yeah, down again.
How is what's his name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
She's not wrong. What's this?
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You built doors here?
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Varric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
That was handy.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Okay.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
You guys are cute. Somehow I read that without reading it? Okay. There we are.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Problem solved. Like this. Loot. Deep Roads key. Thank you.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
Lovely.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to know how this stuff works just as much as I do. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you?
Did you figure it out?
Actually, yes. I found out that red lyrium, it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is
I
bad.
knew something seemed off.
I
Uh-huh.
didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Varric, you know this person. Why did you come to us?
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
Who was this warden?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
I remember. It isn't really your fault.
You couldn't have known what would happen.
Mafarath's balls, she couldn't. I told her exactly how bad this shit was. I told her to keep away from it.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
She's right. At least she's
She
trying to
did at
fix
least
it.
try to set things right, Varric.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Oh. I'm
Get
sorry.
him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Duly noted. Thank you. Oh, there's a thing over here. What in the absolute fuck is this thing?
Darkspawn are coming up through here.
Someone should do something about that.
Varric, this is bad.
Where the hell did I go? I fell through the floor, oh no.
Let's hope that holds the Darkspawn back.
Okay. Let's keep going. It's the Hall of the Elders. Okay. That ain't it. Let's leave. This way. This direction. And then this way. To the hinterlands. Okay, I'm back. Okay, thank God. Okay, unfinished business, one less Venatori. Those are things that I should do. Deep trouble. Okay, world map, Skyhold. I could go to Skyhold. Should probably go to Skyhold. What is this? This here. The door to Valamor is locked. Find the key to Valamor. So it's this way. Travel. Okay. Hafter's Woods. This way and this direction. Not again with the giant ass bears. Ooh, there's a thing here. Let's take care of this bear and then we'll go. There we are. Okay. There we are. Logging stand. I need one more and then I need 3 quarries, which I have not found yet. This way. Okay, am I supposed to be up here? Possibly. Oh, for the love of Pete, will you people please leave me the hell alone? Well, that problem was solved. Goodbye, dude. Hello, little Finnick. Elf fruit. Okay, Where am I
Up
exactly?
ahead. That's the camp of our mysterious friends, unless I'm mistaken.
Well, I would say you are not mistaken, Varric. Save. Onyx. Three more, and I found all of them. Grand Forest Villa. That lush and beautiful Grand Forest Villa is so far from Redcliffe. Cliff Castle seems odd only until one learns the history behind its construction. More than an age before the Elysian occupation of Ferelden, Earl Jacin Garin ordered its construction to serve as a comfortable living quarters for his close friend, famed singer and swordsman Sir Coram the Bard. Arlessa Margaret, Janek's wife, evidently understood and supported her husband's relationship with Coram, only stipulating that the Bard not live at the castle to avoid any public scandal. Earl Jacin's Ride was a popular tavern song for many years, jokingly honoring the Earl's attempts to return from the villa before the sun rose. Sir Coram lived happily there until his death in bed at the age of 90, several years after the death of Earl Jacin himself. The aged Arlessa Marguerite ordered Coram's body burned with full honors in a hunting cloak that belonged to the Earl. After Sir Coram's death, the villa was used by the Earl's family for guests and as a summer home for the younger family members. It was abandoned during the chaos of the Fifth Blight. Interesting. Okay. There. Good. Let's go inside. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Ferelden Banner. An unsigned letter. I don't care if you've gotten or steamed itself, lighting your ass on fire. The mercenaries provide enough protection for you to continue the operation if necessary. More will be dispatched to your location. Keep the dogs working and keep the product moving. Delays will not be tolerated. Well, let's keep looking around. Sturdy apprentice coat, coat, whatever you want to call it. Can I go up again, please? Thank you. Oh my god, how far up is this? Mosaic piece. The fall. Okay. The hell's over here? What is this? Well, you can stay there for now, buddy. Let's go this way. Unsigned letter. Whomever the Red Templars are, they have become very interested in the area. Their appearance suggests a familiarity with the product that cannot be coincidence. Focus efforts on eliminating them, ideally in such a way as to place blame on the growing Inquisition forces in the area. We can get the two groups to kill each other. That should be less work for all of us. Yeah. I got the key. A letter from the Carter. We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture, not add complications. In order for the Carter to extract the product without attracting undue attention, the area must be free from observation. The fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient. Your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operation. We are meeting at our primary base of operations in Valmar to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked to explain the situation and obtain new instructions. Okay. Cool, I found the thing I needed to find. I'm still gonna explore and look around. This place is pretty cool. Okay. Elfruit. Elfruit. Anything else back here? Except for rams. Oh, okay. Okay, dude. Is he already dead? He's already dead. Could we stop being an insanely creepy game? He gone. Please stop with the noises. Begging ya. Please stop it. Okay, I'm gonna get those shards just so I don't have to deal with it later if I want to do the thing at the place in the thing. I probably won't do it, but better safe than sorry. Now, where are you exactly? You're right below me? Owie.
I really am in the ass end of nowhere now.
Oh, come on. I want the cool thing. I already have a jagged axe. And even chopper. And this can be destroyed. Goodbye. Take it. Let's go back up before I launch myself into my own doom. Okay. This way. Oh, goodness. Okay, what's with the shards? One less Venatori. Claws and unfinished business. Well, since I'm here, I might as well get it done. Okay, let's get the shard over here. Okay, there's a Venatori over this way somewhere. Hafter's Woods. No, come on, man. Go away. You don't need to be that aggressive, bear. You missed. And there we are. Bear hide. It's up here. Yep, it's up here. Okay, let's go take care of this Venatori. And there we are. Nothing else really here. What is this? Crystal Grace, hey. Okay, Short over here, short over here. Claws thing. I don't really need to take care of that, but I can do unfinished business when I teleport back, which will be nice. Let's go over here. Elf. No, you're up there, you son of a gun. Well, we gotta go up here. Wonder if death can get me up here. Come on. It's just a little hop, skip, and a jump. Come on, buddy. Really? Fine, okay. Over this way.
Whoa.
Get off the horse. Horse. Fine. You're up there, aren't you? Hmm. There we are. Hey, another crystal grace plant. And a camp. Phoenix scales. Fennec for a ring velvet. I'll take it. The stupid claws thing. I want you to go over here. We're going to fast travel over here. And that is this way. Just keep going. Text on Senna's shrine. Senna, beloved, may your ashes be gathered by Falun Din and carried safely after all the long years you carried me. Okay, let's keep going. Somehow okay after that incident.
It's one of the Templars Cassandra is after!
Yes, we shot that at the top of our lungs, and then... Okay.
One less to worry about.
Where'd he go?
Cassandra will be relieved.
Oh, he just died? We got 3 more after that. Cool, cool. Okay. What's this? Saga tried a bright axe of our mother, 8th stanza, tried a bright axe of our chieftain, strong her tribe with dwarven trade, battles brought to man and demons, one with wisdom, fire, and blade. Then did try to look to Hender, dwarf prince friend, children giver, took her freedom. Hender glad wished her what he could not give her. Chose her child to stand as chieftain after all last wrongs were righted, gifted goods of worldly want, left her tribe no more benighted. Skyward one last trek she made, to her lover dream delivered, raven feathered, reunited, hearts both whole, now neither aching. I'm glad that had a happy end. Journal. And we're gonna go to Scaffold. Have a conversation with some people. Let's go over here first. Have conversations with everybody, then we'll leave.
Planning troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make things better.
We make the world a better place.
Exactly.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Got a point there.
I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Those are admirable goals.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
They didn't sound like
point.
the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging.
That's true.
Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You admire me.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I obey my conscience. I do what must be done. I make it up as I go. I obey my conscience.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
Thank you. I hope we're friends. I hope we're friends.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
That was so cute. I am so happy. Anything else,
I
Cassandra?
understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Lauren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Okay, I'm
That's
glad.
enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, let's go talk to everybody else before I go talk to Varric. Hello, Grim. Anything to say,
That
Bull?
elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting signals.
Goodbye.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Your worship, sir.
True enough.
Sarah!
Hello, you.
What do you talk about yourself?
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
So where'd you hate cookies?
Anything more to say about where you came from? Aside from hating cookies there.
Denerim, mostly. Before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends, though. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why? They didn't give two squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
Glad you opened up. Any memories of real family? Is that who trained you?
So is that who showed you how to fight? Gave you your skills?
Nobody gave me anything except a chance. And maybe some lessons to start, but mostly just the chance. I took that and ran.
Where are they now?
So where are the rest of them?
All over. Or they stopped to let new people go all over. Some get rich and stop playing so they can do good things with it. One or two don't. Eventually, someone asks for a favor against them. So don't get like that, you hear?
How'd you get to Orlais?
Denerim is a long way from Orlais. How'd you get there?
By Stinky Horse?
Sarah.
Denerim wasn't much fun after the Blight. Everyone trying to recover, you even feel bad for the nobles. But Val Royeaux, that's a fat city full of fat heads. They just don't know when to stop.
You're not wrong.
You saw it. Orlais is rich and stupid. Ripe for the pickings.
Any memories of a real family?
Do you remember your actual family at all? Your parents?
Well, there is the amulet I had as an orphan that has a missing piece. And look at your face. You believe me? No, still no parents. I remember an alienage with arseholes and hating that stupid tree. The one elves always have. Of all the things to pray at, they could at least pick one with apples.
I'm glad you opened up.
Sarah, I am so glad you opened up to me.
You too, Shiny. And the talking is nice too. Another time, yeah? For both of them.
I get why you're not
I
elf.
think that after our rooftop chat, I get why you're not like other elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into what you are, for what you're supposed to be? Are you just a Kunari, or Kun this and whatever that? Because you could be more than just that. To me, anyway.
Titanicus, hi, how are you? That's all I need.
Whatever I am to you, Sarah, that's all I need.
Listen to you turning rubbish into butter. I could just take you and... Well, no could about it. I will. A lot. Later, yeah? Better.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
I'm glad you're here. Hi, baby boy.
Never trust half an elf.
Half an elf. You're more human now.
May I ask how things are now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Oh, cool. What'd you get? Why no forgetting?
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Is it harder to help people?
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
Did you buy Inquisition? You still read minds, right?
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
I'm glad. How are spirits different?
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way.
Oh.
Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
I'm glad he's helping you. What about your body?
Are you still physically the same? Or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
That really is a steal. I'm glad. Why not?
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic.
Ruby, thank you so much for following me.
I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
I love Cole so much. He makes me want to cry a little bit, though. Oh. This whole game makes me want to cry. This whole game series makes me want to cry, actually. Good no Lord. Oh, that's really nice. That's so awesome. Goodbye,
I'll talk to you
Cole.
later.
If you like.
I'm supposed to be having a conversation with Varric, but I want to go talk to everybody on my team. I'm gonna have the music stuck in my head all day again. Oh no. Let's go see Cullen and see if he's doing better with his lyrium issues. Hopefully he is. If not, I'm here as support in any which way he wants. I will even strap him to a chair if he wishes it so.
This is yours, Commander. It's addressed to you.
Who's it from?
That boy. All it says is, Uldred marked you, but didn't make you. You stayed you.
Of course it does.
Oh. I think he's trying to be nice, Cullen. Don't take it as an offense of anything. Please. He's special. Let him be special in his own way. He's okay. Oh, well, at least you'll have it tomorrow.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
You're feeling better?
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm glad I could help.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You're too hard on yourself, buddy.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
My friends keep me grounded.
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Well, let's see. You should probably remember that when you're playing, the first area, Hinterlands, is really boring, and I know it is, but if you can just get through that, everything is a lot better. I promise, as you've seen, everything gets a lot better, and it's not as boring as in the Hinterlands with random bullshit quests. I mean, there's random bullshit quests in each area, but you don't have to do those if you don't want to. And also, the level recommendations are there for a reason. If you want a challenge, go right ahead. If you don't want the challenge, that's also fine. Where am I? I think those are the only tips I really have. I know that the game really puts a lot of people off because of the first area being so fucking boring. How did I end? How in the world did I end up from here all the way over there? What is over here? Have I been over here? Oh, well, that explains why I haven't been over here. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go talk to, we can go here. We can go talk to Liliana and the others. Liliana, anything new?
What we learned at Adamant concerns me. The hero Ferelden and I have been together for years. I nearly lost her to the odd demon. She's looking for a way to stop the calling from taking her, as it does every Grey Warden. But if Corypheus has power over the Wardens, my love could be in danger.
Well, thank you for the compliment, but I do think this game is pretty fucking good. Even with its flaws. I love Liliana talking about the Grey Warden. My Grey Warden! Oh! I love the fact that they're all connected. Happy. Where is she now?
If you two are still together, why isn't she here?
Her quest took her far to the west, to lands that have never known the Blight.
Lucky
but
them.
Justinia needed me here. I owed her that much. My love and I are never truly apart. When this is all over, I will join her again. And this time, nothing will come between us.
Oh god, that makes me so proud of this romance I have fostered. What lead does she have? What leads does she have? What
What
leads
makes her
does
think
she
can
have?
stop the calling?
It has been done before. Grunt Enchanter Fiona was once a warden, but something took all trace of the calling from her. A warden mage named Avernus also found a way to prolong his life with magic. It wasn't much, but enough to start the hunt. She will find a way. I have faith in her.
Oh. Were you two happy?
Were the two of you happy together in the years after the Blight?
Happier than you could imagine. The only shadow over our love was knowing that one day I would lose her to the calling. Her quest is for me as much as for her. She knows how much I have lost.
What do you suggest?
What would you like to do?
I do not know where the hero Ferelden is precisely, but I know how to get a message to her. She may have information that helps the Inquisition. At worst, it will do no harm. I will draw up a plan in the war room. Thank you.
Thank you, Liliana. You're Justinia's left hand.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
Oh, cool. Why start an Inquisition?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing? It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
I'm sorry she died.
I'm sorry she didn't live to see the Inquisition.
So am I.
Why don't you join my party?
I could use the left hand of the Divine at my side out there.
Every agent out in the world is my eyes, my ears, my blade. Wherever my people are, I am also. Coming with you, leaving my post, would blind and bound me. Do you see?
Yes, I do. What is the left hand?
What exactly does the left hand of the Divine do?
A divine always has enemies, and Justinia had more than most. I protected her. I watched, had an ear to every door. I identified threats, and I dealt with them.
Why so many enemies?
Why did Justinia have so many enemies?
There were many who felt she was unfit to be divine. She had a past, a worldly life. Unlike many, she wasn't given to the Chantry as a child. She chose it, and somehow that made her unworthy. And because they thought she was unworthy, they wished her harm.
Idiots. Bit shady, sounds like a spy master.
So you were her spy master, too.
I handled difficult situations that couldn't be resolved through more delicate means.
Let's continue this later.
We'll talk more later.
Thank you, Liliana. I cannot believe I get to go contact the hero Ferelden. Dorian, where are you? Hello? Hello, sweetie pie.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed.
Okay.
No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
What do you mean spoiled? Oh, with main points in the game? I mean, you don't have. There's gonna be different choices for everything, so you can always make different choices than me and see what happens. Or if you really don't wanna, you don't have to watch the streams. Just so you don't spoil yourself. You could always stop by on the Bioshock ones or my Long Dark ones. Were you two involved?
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question.
What?
No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
What about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
Dorian.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Anything else,
The
Dorian?
Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
You can tell me about
I should
Alexis
go.
later.
You know where I'll be.
Bye, sweet thing. Down here, there's a lot of shit going on. Look at the murals that Solus has been painting for us. Look how beautiful they are. Wow, we really don't have that much space left. Solus,
Inquisitor.
well,
We'll
you
talk
have
later.
nothing important to say to me. Okay, cool. I chose the wrong door again, damn it. Is this the right one? I found the right one. Good.
There is something I wish to discuss, Inquisitor.
I still have to visit fucking Bitchy. I'm gonna go visit Bitchy Bitchface. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, hold on. What door is it? It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, Dorian's here. I need to return some shit to a table. This table. Take it. Thank you. Is this the proper door? This is the proper door. Okay. Hi, Vivian.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. Travel. Thank you. Okay, now everybody that has an issue or problem, line up so I can speak to you.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions.
Okay.
The Tevinter.
Okay, what's going on? What has he done?
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
They're not on good terms.
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Is this legitimate?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy.
That did occur to me What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case, but if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
That's a good point. What kind of meeting?
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not into Winter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
And if he doesn't come home?
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would they contact you?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I will speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want to tell him.
They don't want Dorian to know? That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
I'll think about it.
I'll see what I can do.
Bless you, Inquisitor. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I shall pray for your success, and the young man's happiness. That's all we can hope for. Is it not?
Oh, look at that. Official-looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even if the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself, considering my son has rebuffed all contact. This is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. Dorian utterly refuses to go with him. It ends there, and there's nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Okay. How's Babas? Varric.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Nobody is.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is, I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
You're very welcome.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
That's done. Anything else, Varric?
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Start what?
What exactly were you starting without me now?
What's going on?
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No, boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
I'll see that bet.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
I have
Our
confidence.
illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Now you tell one Varric we need more drinks. Deal again, Josephine. I've got a story.
I've got one for you. So, my kith was hired for a simple caravan escort in southern Navarra. 12 days of walking alongside donkeys and men who smelled like donkeys across flat nothingness. Chakrakar turned to the donkey and said, "We'll let this go if you will," and walked away.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done. You ought to tell stories more often.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
I agree, Cole.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Deal me in too.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Where's Sarah in all this mess? Oh my god, he's naked!
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
Oh god.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I can't believe this. Bye, Cullen. Oh, he really was
Glad you
butt
decided to
naked.
join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
This was fun.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Of course.
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Smart. Is that Sarah under the table? Why is there red in a hand?
Did I win?
Achievement unlocked. People person. Varric.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Special. Tell me about Bianca. I have a question about Hawk. Bianca. Never mind.
Carry on.
Thank you. I got people I need to talk to. Open, please. Josephine. Anything to say? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Bye. Okay, to the war table it is. I have 81 PowerPoints, holy fuck. A missing assassin. We will provide Zevon with the resources he needs without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Harsina cannot hurt. Liliana, word from Zevon. Wooden crow figurine. Conscript for the Inquisition. I'll need larger coffers soon. You made the right decision. Round pommel. Improve stability. We have sent our soldiers to the most troubled areas. We've received numerous letters of gratitude from people in Ferelden and Orlais. We are proving that trust in the Inquisition will be rewarded. Influence. Let's do these. Hard in Hightown, Trouble in Skyhold, copies of Hard in Hightown and Hard in Hightown 3, the re-puncheoning sit side by side on the table along with a note. Nightingale found several similarities to
The captain
events.
sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
Interesting. Does Corypheus send scholars to find something the elves buried? Or something buried with them?
Found several similarities to events in Varric's books, but all are slightly off. Dead magistrate was not in his home. The man found murdered in the locked room was a calm, not magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donan. Obviously, object of plot is sword of heresy, not a penny dreadful author. Close look at the rip-off books shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seemed random at first, but ciphers believe might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. We should follow up on the murder investigation. The book is just a work of fiction.
Inquisitor.
Contact the hero Ferelden. Sister Liliana, per the information sent, we are prepared to deliver a message to the hero Ferelden. It will not be easy, but we will ensure the message reaches her. At your command, I will attempt to make contact. 16? Holy fucking shit.
Inquisitor.
Missive sent to Skyhold. I have tracked down the location of Lord Enzo, and rather more venatory than I was expecting. Shall we say goodbye to our troublesome friend? Involving ourselves in the assassination of an Antiva noble is dangerous, as is allowing someone to steal the crow's target. If you trust Zevon to complete the task, let us part ways now.
Let us begin.
Let's have a look at the other side. Okay, that's good. Wait, wasn't there something? Hold on. Inner circle. Last resort of good men, unfinished business. Promise of destruction. Use the world map to travel to Karen Oswin. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I leveled up. No, I didn't level up? Okay, I was mistaken. Codex then. Creatures. Harlock Alpha. We brought it into Lord Varon's chamber, strong man on both sides, holding the shackles. It had been stripped of weapons and beaten until we judged it barely capable of walking. I am told you were the lone survivor of the Darkspawn from the mines, Lord Varon said to it. Herlock, as I understand it, I am told that you spoke to my men when we captured you. The thing spoke, told them they would die. Its voice was guttural and savage, like a beast trained to mimic the language of men. But we made out its words clearly enough. Yes, said Lord Varon. You are smarter than your fellow beasts. Yes, said the beast. I would know more of this, said Lord Varon, that we might understand your people and negotiate. You will, said the beast. Your men beat me until their knuckles bled. My blood mixed with theirs. Soon they will hear the song. Soon their blood will burn, and I will lead them. The men all looked to their hands, for the blood sickness of the Darkspawn was known to us. When they did, the beast wrenched the shackles from their grip. Then it was upon Lord Varon, holding him by the throat. There is no talk, it said, no negotiation. You will die. Your world will die. Now you understand. It snapped Lord Varon's neck and killed 4 men before we finally killed it. I am impressed. Very impressed. Nice image. Okay, cool. Letters and notes. A different Darkspawn. Journal pen by an unknown writer appears to be quite old, with many of its pages damaged by water and dust. Entries that can be read all appear to be about 20 years old. We finally found Amok alive. Amok? Alive in the passage. Still can't believe it. The only reason I didn't stop digging is because we had the key to the cache, but after 2 weeks I was expecting to find it all on his corpse. What story does he come up with? That he was found by a Darkspawn of all things, a talking Darkspawn, polite as you please, fed him and gave him water, and evidently chatted with him about surfacers. I don't know what Amok is thinking, coming up with a story like that, but he swore by the stone it was all the truth. Crazy as it sounds, I know Amok and he's got the imagination of a dull hammer. Why would he make something like that up? Reminds me of a story my grandsire used to tell about something his grandsire did. Said he once came upon a group of 3 Darkspawn in the deep roads, each twice the size of any dwarf, bigger than humans even, and dressed up like kings. He watched from the shadows and said they talked like people and things he couldn't understand. A city gone black, and they blamed each other for things but could barely remember for what. My ma was like that, never remembered the sight, just that she was angry. Just that she was angry. Story goes, they attacked each other, and one ran off while the second choked the third to death, and then ate him. Fucking hell. Well, I know what they are. That's the Magisters that went into the Golden City and turned it black and caused the whole issue in the first place. Lovely. Don't know about Darkspawn having talking kings, never mind polite ones that give you food and tea, but maybe Amok met one of them. There's strange things in the deeper roads, after all, things that shapers can't even recall, as if smuggling wasn't dangerous enough. Yeah, that's crazy, my man. Okay. Places. Oops. There's no dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that joined the tides together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They're works of art with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the Imperial Highway, built by magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoned everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Bomara, now tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says that it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. The cloud gazers think the darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface. Ha! One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Yeah, I agree. Oswin. I worry about the Lauren daily. Ever since the death of his wife and son in Highever at the onset of the blight, he retreats further and further into reclusion, although no one is permitted to come to Oswin. The last time I managed to see him, it was only because I bullied him my way into the castle and insisted his strange new guards take me to him. And I say strange new guards for a reason. Almost all the Oswin retainers have been sent away. These men didn't wear Ban Lauren's colors, and they struck me as prison wardens then protectors, more as prison wardens. Lauren himself was pale and almost delirious. I begged him to see a physic, and he promised he would, but I doubt he ever did. The guards ushered me out in a hurry, and the last time I returned, I was not even allowed to pass the gate. It's been months since anyone saw Lauren at all. I fear the worst has happened, yet I can prove nothing. All I can do is pray the rest of the Banor take notice and act before a good man is lost. Well, they lost him. I don't know what else to say about that, but they lost him. Okay, and now off to the Endercroft for a minute. Then we're going to take care of Dorian's problem and then Cassandra's maybe? Why am I going to the garden? I'm being fucking stupid. Hold on, guys. Open. Okay. Let's leave and we'll come back later. I'm gonna go talk to him. I don't think lying to him or keeping a secret from him is a good idea, in all honesty. Dorian.
Something you need?
Your father sent a letter. Tell Dorian about his family's intended meeting.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
I won't let him.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
No. What's the issue between you?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
You should talk to him.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I? That was unworthy. I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
Fair enough.
That works for me.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Well, world map, hinterland. And we're gonna travel here. Sarah, Dorian. Hey, Varric's thing changed again. Let's take Cassandra. Yeah, let's do these guys. I haven't taken Cassandra with me in a long while. Thousand cuts. Flask of lightning. When Flask of Fire is active, all your abilities have no cooldown. Bloody prey. Okay. And now inventory. Daggers. 200. 260. Okay. Cool. Armor. Can have Accessories. Belt. And Dorian. Have this. Helmet's fine. Have that. Cassandra. There's that. There we are. Accessories. Rogue Mage only. Let's do that.
See something here. Better take a closer look.
Oh yeah, the locked door.
Would that I could.
Masterwork, ornate Bianca grip. Oh my god. Grey whiskey, red wine, conscription ale, bottle marked vintage, warden steed, joining juice. Joining juice. I like that. Okay.
Between the mages and Templars. Do you think?
Are you mad? Why must you keep talking about
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding.
This way.
We should be getting more refugees soon.
Unlock. Lyrium. Lyrium is the king of metals. Beneath our feet it sings. When properly refined, it is a smooth, slightly iridescent silvery liquid. In the hands of the dwarven smith caste, it is mixed with steel to produce indestructible armor and blades that hold an edge for centuries. In the hands of the shaper, it becomes a repository for living memories. Some scholars maintain this is evidence that lyrium is itself alive. It actually is. It finds its most lucrative its application in the hands of the Fomari, who use it in conjunction with baser metals like gold, silverite, viridium, or even iron to produce enchantments. Although mages, of course, consume it as a diluted form to bolster their abilities, this is not recommended. Overindulgence in lyrium can cause disastrous consequences, particularly in more concentrated amounts. It is not advisable, for instance, that any reader handle raw lyrium, which in many cases can kill on contact. Wow, cool. We have the Artificer.
Maybe the rumours about the apostates attacking people were just rumours after all.
You want to do more
Go.
to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
Isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it, Mother. If I'm a mage,
Please, say nothing. Let the dreams just be dreams.
The Golden Lantern.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
He has a right to be angry.
Considering you lied to get him here, Dorian has every right to be furious.
You don't know the half of it. But maybe you should.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
The company of men.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof, as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I had a suspicion.
This is not exactly news, Dorian.
And why should it be? Why should anyone care? I have no idea.
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
Why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
That's what this is about?
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. if you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
The fuck? What the hell? Don't leave it like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Go on, talk to him. I'm here to kick his ass if he does something shady.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
You're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I wouldn't mind at all, Dorian.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Okay, calm down, everyone.
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Tell me about these rumors.
Oh, I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you shared them before?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor, only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well,
That's
Dorian,
something.
it seems that people think we are in a relationship. We are not. We are just good buddies. Are you all right, my dear?
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
Good.
You don't think she'll do anything?
She can't.
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Only on your behalf.
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here.
That makes me very happy.
Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Thank you, Dorian.
Here we are again.
Oh, come on. I haven't even lost internet. That's enough.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Okay, we're back. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see when I'm about to stream something, go check out my X or go check out my, whatchamacallit. Go check out my X or go check out my Instagram. If you don't want to do any of that, check out my schedule here on Twitch. If you don't want to do any of that, here's my stream schedule for this week. I know it's very wonky. I apologize for that. Everything's a little bit weird right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. And I hope you guys have a good day and night, wherever you are, and I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!